We're live, baby.
We live?
We are live.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Hold on. Did you
I'll
do it?
I'll show you how to do it later.
All right. I'll
Uh,
believe you.
Hello,
I'll...
everybody.
Hey, welcome to the failure of a JellyFC Dev stream. I apologize for all the mix-ups. Obviously, the coin man's usually the one doing it. I'm even like holding my mic because I had to talk to the guys. Sorry about all the mix-ups, but I do want to thank everybody, the early birds, for being patient with us. Cavaliers are us, which is down there. Dragon, thank you. DJ3 Men, always here. I appreciate you. The man, always in our chats, always around. I appreciate it. Derez, haven't seen you in a
Derez,
while.
brother, what's
Our
good?
boy. Hope you're doing well, man. Thoughts are with you, dude. Dale Schroeder? I might have butchered that. I apologize. Thanks for making it, man.
We got Nick in the building.
Nick the Phantom today. Welcome, sir. Batman, as always, thank you for making it, dropping that immediate maple syrup on us with the let's go $27.99 Canadians. Thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all making it, and again bearing with us. Brandon is traveling right now with his family, so we figure we give him a little bit of time off. We told him we could handle it tonight. We don't have too much to talk about, but we have enough to keep you guys interested, I hope. Only Lupe, me, and Dragon tonight. Batman is in chat, but I know he's tied up. He's here in spirit, and Dave plays as well tied up, so you guys are stuck with us this evening. Yeah, everybody's saying happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody this side of the border, Batman. I apologize. He's up in Canada. But yeah, some exciting stuff going on. I know everybody's dying to hear about the mobile app. That was slightly sarcastic, but yeah, we're plugging away with Apple. I think we were this close before. We're like this close now. I even had Batman is jumped in the conversation. He has a lot more technical background than I do, obviously, so he was able to use the right wording, if you know what I mean, Batman, to get us the attention we needed. So I know it's been a long coming, sincere apologies, but we are very close. There was just a few minor things they were complaining about. We actually had to disprove them on one of their claims. Don't want to get into too many details, but we were just going back and forth for a couple weeks now. It's a lot more intense than it used to be, is what we're finding out. A lot of people I've talked to, whether it be the forums that I've joined since starting this, like Stack Exchange, stuff like that. But the policies and stuff have changed quite a bit. I think it was like 2022. Somebody told me the other day. I think it was actually Batman. They really started hammering down on the apps and whatnot. So it wasn't the just butter and bread, as my family says. It wasn't that clean cut. So thanks for bearing with us. The end product we're really proud of. Now that the bad news is over, I do want to, I'm pleased to announce that the app is in 6 testers' hands through test flight via the iPhone, or iOS as I call it. We've had some good feedback so far. Nothing really too dramatic. I check the logs every day. Essentially, they can take screenshots, upload them to me along with the bug or the error code or anything that they see. So we have several testers on it, which I was really pleased to get that out. In the background, kind of, I do hear the Android people grumbling, so we're working on that. Truth be told, I've been working the past probably 2 days solid. That's been my dedicated focus, is to get the Android version of the application out to people to test it. Right now, we're having what's called a production build, which is really tough to nail down because everything's essentially finalized, and there's no real there is logging capabilities. I don't want to bore you or anything. Everybody in chat's pretty technical though, so you kind of get what I'm saying. It's just harder to nail down. So I've been struggling with that the past couple days. Batman has let me learn enough. Now he's going to jump in with it, with me on it, probably tomorrow. And again, he's a lot more technical than I am. He has a lot more experience than I do. So hopefully we'll be able to nail down the Android. I'm done giving date lines, but hopefully sometime next week we'll have it in both Apple and Android's hands for everybody to test. So I think Dragon ran into a slight problem where you do have to have a certain version of iOS on your phone. I don't think it's the latest update, but I know there is. That's really the only hang up with Apple. Android, it seems to be pretty clean cut. So anybody with, obviously a modern phone and the not latest Android operating system, but something close to it should be able to test for us. Trying to think of anything else that I didn't cover really.
I got a question while you're thinking. I'll probably throw you off, so I'm sorry if I do.
You're fine.
But
you're good.
You mentioned we got 6 testers right now. Are we still accepting more testers?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. I'll repost the form. I kind of get in a zone and forget about that, so I apologize for not posting it again. But yeah, if you have an iPhone, there's a form, and I know I posted it in general a while ago, but I'll post it again here after the stream when I go upstairs. Basically, you just give me your email and your Discord name. I'm not even asking for your real name. I put some of your Discord name in first and last to split it up. Send you an email. You join the test group, as it's called. They're called Jelly Testers. After you join the group, then it pings me, and then I can send you the test flight email. I do believe you have to download test flight. I already had it on my phone, but it might even trigger an automatic download, with the way things are. But if you are interested, definitely hit us up or hit the form up. The more the merrier. I can have like up to 100, so obviously I don't think we'll reach that.
Now that we say this, I might see if there's potential for us to add this to the Web3 portal. That way, if you need a spot to find the form, we don't have to post it over and over, or get lost in Discord. So that might be an option for us.
That was, hold on, excuse me. There was one significant update that we're going to do. We're going to create a account deletion button within the Web3 portal. I just want everybody to be aware of it. We had one today, but it wasn't done. It wasn't done all the way. So we were like, let's just pull it for now. We don't necessarily need it right now. By the way, this was something that was required to publish the app. So we're going to put a account deletion button within the Web3 portal. So please be careful. It will flag you. Obviously, you hit the button, it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this and everything? But, I just wanted to make everybody aware of that. That was actually the last thing that I didn't mention that I forgot.
Oh, I also would like to note on that, that the reason why we decided not to do the deletion button in the way that we did it was because it's really not up to like industry standard in the way that it was done. Not to say that it wouldn't work, but there's definitely a much better way of doing it, a much safer way of doing it, so that people don't accidentally delete their account.
Right.
So that's really the hiccup with that one, is we want to make sure that it's something that you would find in any other major social media or crypto website, I guess, if you want to put it that far. But it needs to be something that is not something you can just rage quit on and just hit 2 buttons and then it's done. We want to make sure that there's a solid 2 or 3 fail safes before, like, deleting your account doesn't suspend your account. It deletes it completely.
It's gone. And the jelly in it probably too. I mean, it's so, yeah, just be careful. It's going to be a new feature, if you will. So, kind of touching on that. speaking of features, Dragon, you want to touch on the pools now?
On the pools, we have merge mining back on Warthog. There was an issue that Dave had to fix. What else on the pool side? There was another thing that I was going to talk about. Oh, there was an issue with MMPOS and Warthog. Gaming Dan had messaged us in Discord and alerted us to an issue that he wasn't able to connect to the pools. This was confirmed by a staff member, Walter. He's not here with us right now, but he was also not able to connect. I was able to connect from my PC on Windows, as well as my mining rigs on Hive OS. So it appears that there was an issue with MMPOS. I am not sure if it is fixed yet or not because I do not run it. If somebody has some information on that, let us know.
I actually, I think he's actually in our community. Backwards Miner. We should ping him. I didn't even see that come across chat today. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the MMPOS issue came across last night before I went to bed.
Well, I mean, that's out of our hands, but yeah, merge. I noticed merge mining got fixed today, which is a big weight off our shoulders. Apologies to everybody. Anything else? Anything with the Varus pool?
Varus pool, we had we're having a couple of tough blocks lately.
I like it.
It is definitely a struggle when you get people messaging you, telling you, "Hey, I've had people message me telling me, "Hey, your pool sucks," and I go, "I don't care. It's perfectly fine. It runs okay. It's based on luck."
It is to a certain extent.
It's based on luck and hash rate. Our hash rate is pretty good. I think we're at like 3.35 gigahash now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's saying that we should hit a block every 6 hours. It appears that we hit a block every like 12 to 14. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. It's out of our hands. It's literally luck based.
Yep.
Yeah, I think one thing to note too is, I mean, we have our good days and we have our bad days. It's not like we're just overall having bad days. I mean, and to chime in on that a little bit further, like it could be good weeks and good and bad weeks. So I think from an average standpoint, I think we're pretty much on pace with where we should be. Isn't that right, Dragon?
Yeah, I think the last time I checked, our average is 134.
And what's the expectation as far as the calculator goes?
It's saying where we're at right now, we should be hitting blocks literally every 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, we're not far off if we're hitting them 12 hours.
No,
I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. That we want blocks. We do want blocks. We will get them.
Want blocks, get more hash rate on the pool.
I think moral of the story is that it's not a tuning issue. It's just there are other factors.
The pool runs on a thing called variable difficulty. Means that it takes into effect your CPU, your memory, everything. So I've got devices that are 32-bit that submit shares. Now, granted, their hash rate is absolute garbage. One of them is at like 150 kilohash and it pulls like 10 watts. Is it worth it? No, but it's on solar, so I don't care.
Who cares?
The other 32-bit thing that I'm running does like 250 to 300 kilohash a second. It's at 10 watts. And then you have the phones that everybody's running. I've got HMD vibes that are running at 6 megahash that are pulling 1.2 watts or 2.4 watts. So it's basically choosing the difficulty to when you submit a share. So something like your CPU in your computer, like I have a 5950X, when I run 30 cores on it, I hit 40 to 44 mega hash a second, and the difficulty is way higher than the difficulty on my 32 bits. So it adjusts automatically.
That makes sense. I mean, and again, it does. There's a certain amount of luck that comes down to it, but good work on the pool side. We all appreciate it. I know that the miners might gripe sometimes, but you know, we're doing it for the community, and we appreciate these miners more than you guys even know, because you know, without you, the pools wouldn't even work. So thank you all for joining the pools, for sticking with the pools. I know some people jump in and jump out, which that's great, because you know, you got to experiment. You got to figure out what works and what doesn't work. What works for Dragon might not work for me or for Lupe. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It
probably doesn't work for me, honestly. Anything. All.
I did just remember something. We haven't really touched on the roadmap in a little bit. So if people haven't heard, we are diligently working on the roadmap in the background. Right now, it consists of Web3 website development, obviously the Jelly app, the marketplace, which is actually functioning on the Discord right now. I got to get my items up there. I'm slacking. I apologize. As we were just talking about the mining pool development and expansion, the expansion part is kind of in question marks right now. Not sure too much how many more pools we will add, if any. I know we were focusing mainly on the BTC, whether it be solo or the other BTC pool.
I actually think, I mean, we don't have a solid plan on what yet, but I think that another pool is on the radar. I mean, I know that from a staff meeting or two ago, you know, we definitely brought up the fact that there was, you know, 2 or 3 that could be a potential candidate in the future.
Yeah, we were discussing, I believe it was Cubic. There was, I think, talks about a script one and one other one that I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think honestly, if I remember correctly, we were leaning heavier towards the script option, but it's nothing that we've locked down or, you know, gave a serious, you know, I want to say profit and loss. That's not really what I'm thinking of. Pros and cons type situation. But I would be confident that, you know, in the next few months, maybe we might see another pool.
Yeah. And I mean, it's never closed down. I think, I don't think this is the updated one. I can't find I've been trying to find it, Batman. I apologize. I know we have an updated roadmap, and it is live, I'm being told. So I'm going to look for that, and we're going to get that and plaster it all over the Discord, because that's like our main medium of communication, it seems. But yeah, just reading. It's also an open project. Of course, it's an open project. But yeah, after the mining pool development and expansion is the NFT launch. After that, the NFT launch, let me touch on that a little bit. We haven't set this, I don't think, in stone as to what it's going to do or what it's going to be. But we do want to get some cool, Brandon has a lot of original artwork that's really, really cool. Not like, you know, the type 15 words into Gemini and get something out. It's actually really, really dope. So we're definitely going to do something with that. And then the Jelly, I like calling it the Jelly Miner. I don't know what you guys like calling it, but we're thinking about whether it be a solo miner, you know, like the Nerd Miner style, maybe even Bidax style, you know, the sky is the limit with us. But a lottery style miner. maybe incorporate something else into it. Dave obviously has infinite ideas.
Many ideas.
We've had so many ideas. So, and he's really good too.
I personally would like to see something with a little more hash rate, like BitX.
Yeah, I would too. To be honest,
I mean, I'd be cool with whatever. Don't get me wrong, but you know, a little bit heftier of a chance at that block, you know, would be
my
real
my
nice.
thought is, if we could do something that, you know, we could make the PC, and I'm getting crazy here, but if we could design the PCB board and have them ship the board to us, and then like we could actually make a kit, not that you would like solder stuff on or anything, but like, you know, you'd put the fan on, maybe plug in the little screen display, you know, make it modular or something like that. But yeah, we got all kinds of ideas. Whether they come to fruition is yet to be seen, but we know we want to do something along the lines of mining, because let's be honest, I would say 90% of the people, if not more, in our community are miners, myself being included.
Hey, also, I want to throw out there, sorry to interrupt you, but
no, please do.
EL mentioned a Bitcoin Cash pool might make sense, and that was actually the third option that we had considered. I know Dragon mentioned he forgot, but that was definitely one of the ones that we had thought about. So appreciate that call out.
Yep, good call, man. Appreciate it.
Digital Dumber said, "Get that miner done before Christmas, please."
Ooh,
Shoo, that's a reach, but it would be real cool. I you know what? I'm going to put myself a reminder in open project so that we can discuss.
Are we going to escalate that in open project?
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's tough, dude. That's like 4 months away, like 3 months. That's really like 3 weeks away. Really, I mean, the plan has to be made in like 3 weeks or a month in order for us to even remotely come close to delivering on something like that. But we will definitely bring that.
Well, the cool thing about and I'm gonna say it, the cool thing about our team is everybody is good at something else, and like what I'm not good at, Lupe is, and vice versa. And the gaps that are filled with the intelligence factor, because like let's be honest, like there are, you know, high level intelligence, and then there's the mega, like the big brains. And luckily we have a couple of the big brains in our group that can accomplish whatever the heck we put our, you know, whatever we want. If you ask Dave, he'll say yeah to anything you can do.
Dude, you ain't lying, bro. Literally, I can't even tell you how many times I've heard him say anything's possible.
I know.
Hey, shout out to Batman. He said, "Who needs sleep?"
Right? Trust me, we've been there. I mean, shout out to Batman. He's been up telling me, you know, try this, try that. And we've been up till 2 a.m. Several times. We're really grinding for you guys. I know it doesn't seem like much is happening right now, but behind the scenes, we are seriously, all of us are always, you know, on our spare time, we're doing a lot of jelly stuff. So appreciate y'all sticking around. Lupe, what do you got? What you talking about?
I will start off. I'll start off by saying we got 24 people watching the stream. We got 16 likes, so smash that like button, baby. You know, I don't have a whole crazy topic to cover tonight. I will mention that since our fearless leader is hopefully enjoying himself with family, I fell behind on the giveaway for the loyalty rewards program. So I'm going to have to follow up on that this week, and then we will announce the winners again next week. So hopefully you guys will see that then. I say hopefully. I will definitely make sure that we announce this on the next live stream. Man. I know there was another thing or two that I wanted to bring up. Oh, Just as a reminder, you guys, for the last couple of months, we've been doing weekly community meetings. And for the most part, we've had some really good show outs for the meeting, and we've gotten some very, very good feedback by a lot of our regulars, and then also just by people who maybe aren't regulars but have been around for a long while. So it's been extremely encouraging to know that there are people out there that still care, whether you're in the mud or out of the mud. So, that being said, I will say that moving forward, I think we're going to switch to bi weekly meetings. And part of that is just because we're starting to get to a point where things are taking a little bit more time for us to lock down. So there's not as much for us to talk about as far as progress goes. It's just more like, hey, we're still working on this kind of thing. And then also engagement. And so, the last meeting didn't have a huge turnout, which is, totally fine for us, honestly, because we really didn't have a whole lot to cover. But it just shows that, especially this time of year, we're talking about the summer, especially July 4th, blah, blah, blah. People are starting to go on vacation, spend time with their families. And so I think it's good for us from a productivity standpoint, and also not to waste everybody's time. I think that, we're going to shift to bi-weeklies again. And then if we get to a point where we got a lot of stuff going on, like the marketplace is like we're working on that heavy, we're working on pools, we're working on, whatever we've talked about tonight, then we might, switch back to weeklies if we feel the need. But for the time being, I would say that we're going to go bi-weekly. So if you've been attending the community meetings, greatly appreciate it. But this coming week, we're going to take a pause, regroup, kind of reset as a staff team, realign, kind of figure out, where to go next and what we're going to cover, and then we'll pick back up in a couple weeks. So that was the majority of what I believe I was going to bring up. So I don't think I have anything else. Does anybody in the chat have any questions or anything they'd like to add, suggestions? This is a great time.
Batman has a question for me.
There you go.
Stare into the camera for this one. Yeah, the basement's clear. Cleared and cleaned.
Cleared and clean, baby.
Yeah, I had a yeah, I don't care. I'm transparent as hell. I'm just me. I had a backup in my basement where all of my electronics are. Where I live, we have a floor drain basically, in case the basement floods, and also for my AC, like where the line, the central air goes into, and it drips the water in there. So I came downstairs yesterday afternoon, and there was water, probably 15 feet wide, about 2 inches tall, and that floor drain had backed up. So we didn't really know the extent of it, but the main sewage line outside I had cleared out today, and more than likely the pipe has collapsed. So I'm sure some dudes know about this. I'm gonna just have to have my backyard dug up. But I had, yeah, we'll call it mud. I had some mud in the basement from outside, and it's all cleaned up. I'm gonna run another. I've never had a hose running in my basement though. It was kind of fun.
Mud in your basement was a real political way to say that.
I know it was. That's why I love Batman. He's the best, dude. Because
just so y'all know, wasn't regular mud.
Wasn't regular mud. Yeah, there was a gallon of bleach is gone, but yeah, we're healed from that. It kept away from all of my miners. They were safe. It was close to my 3D printer, but it was safe because luckily I have it up. I have everything elevated. Because we all know, I mean, if you live in the Midwest, anybody who lives in the Midwest knows, like, basements they get water here. So, but yeah, that's all fixed. Thanks for asking.
Hey, I remember another thing that I wanted to bring up. So
I do too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna beat you to it.
Do it.
So I forgot totally that you spoke, we listened, right? And for us, first time you spoke, we listened. It was not very productive, I will say. So everybody said, "Hey, we want a game night. Let's do a game night." And we said, "You know what? Let's do it." And we did 2 game nights, maybe 3 game nights, and we didn't really have a great turnout, unfortunately. But I think as a staff team, we've also kind of um, decided that maybe we could have done a better job at marketing this game night, and also maybe for the first one or two, decide on a game that people are familiar with, which might influence more people to come. But that being said, we are going to do a game night next week. So I want everybody here to know we got 22 people watching. I think
22's in the chat. Anybody know that? Can I go to 22 in the chat?
22 in the chat, baby. So I think, for next week, we're going to do it on Tuesday night, and we're going to shoot for 10 o'clock Eastern time. I think 10 o'clock gives most people enough time for all of their kids to go to sleep, maybe grab some food, even watch a show with the wife if you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So 10 o'clock is probably a good time. I think I don't think it was my idea this go around to take the initiative to do something. So I will definitely be the one hosting this one. Everybody and anybody is welcome. I can tell you that in the last game nights that we had, there were several staff members involved, and it was a load of fun, honestly. Even a game that
I was cracking up. I mean, I play video games to have fun. I don't sometimes, I'll play like when we play Forza after this, hint, people.
Mm-hmm.
I play to win, but stuff like that, it's so much fun,
Yeah, Bartman said what game, and so since I'm the host for this one at least, I would say that I don't know, to be honest with you.
Why don't we? I had a brain idea.
Okay.
A brain idea. I said that. Why don't we have a gaming gaming suggestion channel in Discord?
Yes, I agree. And if anybody here in chat right now wants to chime in on a game, I'm fully open for it. I can tell you that we've had suggestions of Call of Duty and several other things. In my personal opinion, I don't know how easy it's going to be for us to get into a game of Call of Duty. One, considering if you don't own it, aka me, you have to buy it. And two,
hold on, stop. You don't have to buy Warzone.
Okay, all right. Well, but then 2 is Warzone. You can only play with 3 people.
Right.
And so that kind of makes it difficult for us to try to bring everybody together. So that's why we chose the game that we chose the first time,
right?
Because it was free, everybody could download it, and also Brandon was better than literally everybody combined.
Well, and what's funny, that's funny you mentioned that, because he was like, "Hey, I want an even playing field, a game nobody's tried." Because if we got into Call of Duty and you and I went in there with, a sweaty lobby, or people in the community, even they'd be like, "Who are these guys? They're horrible." So I get the level playing field type situation, but yeah, he wiped the floor with us.
Oh
dude.
yeah, dude, it was ugly, but it was fun. It was fun either way. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to be logical here, right? I want everybody to be able to be involved. I don't want people to have to sit and wait and rotate, because we've done that before. And although we did have pretty good engagement outside of this particular community, it still was kind of weird. So I mean, things that I've thought about was like Fall Guys, because if I remember correctly, Fall Guys is free, and that's something a lot of people can play together. We could also, if people are willing to spend some money, there's a game called Pummel Party, and that's basically like Mario Party. It is a paid game, but I think it's like $5 or $10 on Steam. And there are some other options. So I think realistically, I'm going to say I don't know what game we're going to play. I all of the ones that I mentioned now are an option. Even Counter Strike could be an option, even though I would be absolutely terrible at that game. But the point of it is just for us to get together and hang out. It's not to be competitive or anything like that. So again, open for suggestions. I think that opening a Discord channel is probably a really good idea for us. And so we might do that. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but maybe over the next day or two, and then be able to get some more feedback from you guys. But for the time being, I would say if you're interested in hanging out and just playing a game or whatever, don't know what game it is, but we'll do it on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. So you have plenty of time to prepare. And then also, I think that myself and or Trips will probably try our best to market this a little bit better, both on socials and on Discord, and kind of give you guys a reminder that it's coming. Because, I mean, ultimately, the goal is to have as many people as we can have to hang out. And then if we get, I mean, the good old days, we had 15, 20 people in Discord. There aren't very many games that we can play together like that. But what we did was we played poker, and we also played golf, which those two, like putt-putt golf, those two are still an option in Discord. So if we get to a point where there's just too many people, then we can still fall back on that. And that was a load of fun even back in the day. So Mr. EL, you said, I hope it's Mr. Said Off the Grid is free on Epic Games. I'll definitely look that up. I feel like I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is, so I'll look that up too. But I think that's all I got for the game night. Whatever you had remembered, hopefully I didn't steal from your brain. So
no, that was it. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the game night. I don't want to say it like it discouraged us, but we were a bit salty about it. So I apologize. I was there. We were all there. I mean, we had fun, so it's not a bad deal. But hopefully, we as a team can get a better. I don't want to say advertising, but advertising out there, letting more people in the community and outside of the community. I mean, ultimately that's what we want to do, is bring more people from outside of the community. Obviously we can't just sit here with the same people every time, but why are you talking about how sweaty you are, Dragon? It's like, I'm a KDM and TDM is between
that
2.3
boy out here,
and
shotguns and new tubes, baby.
I run dual shotguns, and I'm a slider.
You see me playing.
No, you're good. You're really good. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I stepped into a lobby with you, I would get murdered. Literally, I would get.
I'd be your savior, man.
Respectfully, Dragon. People like Dragon are the reason why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. It just makes me so mad. I can't.
Oh, dude.
95% of the time that I play Call of Duty, I'm mad, and 5% is fun. And so I've realized that maybe this game is just not for me. But
well, you can always. You know what we tell my children? Try new things because you just might like them, Lupe.
Oh, it's not a new thing. It's old news, brother.
Well, have you played the new? I haven't even played the new one, so I can't even.
I don't play Black Ops 6. I play Modern Warfare 3. I don't like Black Ops 6.
Okay.
I would play I have played Warzone, like when it first came out, and then after they made it better, and then it's just
once they dropped Verdansk, I was out.
My eyes aren't trained for that color scheme. So, like, I'm not going to see you laying in that bush. Now, if we were playing Apex, I'd see you a mile away. I'd know exactly who you are, what character you are, and all of that.
See, that's what you're giving me ideas. We need to have, like, a cross-game tournament, then.
Oh, Battlefront 2. Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
that's a fun game.
Star Wars. Yeah, like, we need to have, what we should have is... And this is, by the way, this is how like our dev meetings go sometimes, chat. So what we should have is like a cross platform, like first person shooter, not RPG, but you know what I mean? Like first person shooter, sport game, comic game, like Fall Guy or something like that. And then have a tournament to see who,
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, to mix them all up.
Gamer. because I mean everybody's
Right.
good at a game, because I play Assetto Corsa for, well, I don't anymore, but you play for 3 hours a day, you're gonna get good.
Right.
Counter-Strike, yeah. Therese, we hear you.
Hey, there's also a new Portal game out, and I hear that's pretty dope too. If you're a Halo fan, then you're definitely a Portal fan.
So yeah, obviously we're talking about the game night. It was a hot topic in our Monday meeting. If you guys didn't know, every Monday we have a meeting with the dev team where we really just get on the same page, make sure everybody knows where everybody's at. If there's any I don't know, issues, like today I had to talk to Dave for something, so stuff like that we just need to be on the same page. Every Monday we meet for a good 2 hours, man, and just, quote unquote, hash it out.
Yeah. It's actually made things go by so much smoother too.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Unreal Tournament. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, Unreal was unreal. You know what I mean?
I loved the Unreal Tournament, but I just dominated in Quake 3 Arena.
Yeah, Quake was good too.
I was a Doom fan, and you guys won't even remember this. But
I remember Doom.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh yeah, dude. You got about 150 pixels on the screen, and
blasting some people, and that was revolutionary. Wolfenstein 3D, and then it went to, we played Rise of the Triads. We had LAN parties at my house back, I'm talking 90s, bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but this just blew my mind the other day. I found out while I was working. Do you know what game that is coming out again?
Grand Theft Auto?
No.
What?
Well, yes, but no.
What?
GoldenEye.
Half-Life 3?
Wait, what?
The Switch 2 is releasing GoldenEye.
You're a liar.
I swear to God.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I get it
I don't know if that's public knowledge, but it is now, baby. It's coming out. It is coming out, dude.
My man has leaked. My man has leaked.
It wasn't privileged information for me. I just heard it. So
hey, you didn't sign an NDA. You're golden.
Nope.
Maybe you did. I don't know. That will be, because that was the my high school basement game, in Kevin. I'm not gonna dox him, but Kevin's basement, we would literally play GoldenEye for 10 hours, dude, until 4 a.m.
Good time.
Oh, the days.
I know you like some neat stuff, Trips. Have you seen the guy that plays Doom on 4 old, I think it was 386s or 486s?
Yeah, I have, dude.
With the multi-monitor setup?
Yes, dude. I know. How have you seen that too? I thought I was it was
dude,
10 views. I know exactly what you're talking about with the old school monitors.
Yeah, where he's got the mini map on the one in the top left. Yeah.
Yes. And dude, Doom. I mean,
I love Doom.
Whether people realize it or not, that shaped. Call of Duty wouldn't be here without Doom. What was that other big one?
Or Quake.
Quake, thank you. Yeah,
Doom, Quake, Half-Life 2.
Yep. Oh my god, dude. Yep. And then you could mod it too. You could make whatever you want.
Yeah, make Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then I mean, I'm gonna even say no, I said it. Call of Duty would not be what it is without those games, and people need to respect. Put some respect on the old school games. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have a retro gaming night, something like that. All right, maybe. We're talking.
Everybody download an emulator.
I'm literally just talking at this point.
Actually, download an emulator, but I don't know where you're gonna get your games, because
I can't tell you where to get games. I've got 8 terabytes.
I don't. No, Red Alert 2. I've never heard of that either.
Oh wow! The game that we played the other night with Brandon. The game we played with Brandon the other night.
It's basically the
RTS.
Game.
It's like that, except it's
it's actually playable.
Well, yeah,
With not so much special shit.
it's like World War kind of thing.
Okay.
So you can
Yeah,
you can fight as different countries against
Strategy
you. It's pretty
plus
lit, dude.
battle. Okay.
It's
Back in
based
the
in
day, it was lit. Delta Force was
it's based
lit
in
too.
Russian Cold War era, if
Yeah.
I remember it.
You guys remember missile launch?
Yes, I do.
Do
Or
you
Worms.
really?
Did you play Worms?
Worms
Yeah, I
was
played
fun.
Worms.
Commander
Of course I
Keen
played
was
Worms.
fun tech, man.
Commander
I love
Keen
that one.
Commander Keen, Dragon, you just triggered a core memory. I forgot about Commander Keen. I had all of those. Wasn't there like a bunch of them?
Oh yeah, there was like 5 or 6 of them.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
SWAT 4,
Commander.
Mining Noob said
Oh.
SWAT 4.
Oh,
was
Techman Ty said it. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. Like that's back in the day. And then I'll say one more and we're at 45 minutes. So we can end
we
it,
got to go.
Leisure Suit Larry.
I was just about to say
man.
that, dude. That was like everybody's first adult
Dude.
game, man.
That was that was a very crazy game for its time.
Wild time. All right, we'll wrap it up. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Again, my bad. It's all my bad on the setting up the stream. I figured it out tonight, so if I have to do it again, we'll be good. But thanks everybody for coming. From the whole Jelly team, including Brandon. We're wishing Brandon, hoping he's having a great time with his family. But when he gets back, we'll definitely let you guys know. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, that's how the community grows. So definitely just hop in the Discord. You can message us. We're not elites or anything. We get messages all the time from normal people. So
you can message us. We won't message you.
We will not message you, though. Thank you, Dragon. We will
also,
not.
I'd like to say as we leave that not to throw trips under the bus, but we're going to be headed over to Discord to play some Forza. So if y'all want to come hang out, you know what I'm saying? We'll be there for 16 minutes, according to Trips time.
I'm getting over a cold. I'm sorry. No, I'll probably be up till midnight or so. Or until you whoop my ass too many times.
All right, I'm in the stream. We'll see y'all there.
Cool beans. Everybody have a good night. Later.